everyone, it's Haze, and in today's video we are once again going to be doing the Miraculous Monday meme review, where my friend Hedge finds me the very best Miraculous memes from across the internet and I react to them. And because I'm reacting to them, I haven't done it yet, so I don't know what's going to be in this. This is the first time I'm going to be seeing these memes, so I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I do usually end up talking about some theories or ideas I may have for the rest of season 5 as it goes forward. However, as always besties, I haven't read the show Bible, nor have I seen the majority of the leaks. So if you have and you already know the answers to the questions I have, I would really appreciate it if you didn't actually tell me. I know it sounds a bit strange, but as much as I like to think about the show and what's going to happen next, I don't actually want to have it confirmed for me until I see whatever episode it happens in. So if you could keep quiet about anything that you already have knowledge of, that would be great. A lot of people watch me because they know I'm trying to keep my channel leak free, so if you could not comment that would be wonderful. So without further ado, I think it's just time to get on with the meme review. Okie dokie, first meme. So Ladybug, we had him, we almost had him. The Kwamis say they were right here. Me, well, if you wouldn't have monologued for 4 hours, you could have actually defeated him and freed the Kwamis. Yeah, I mean, that's not the only reason I dislike Destruction. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's from Destruction, yeah. I was thinking it was in Adrian's bathroom at first as I was reading it. I was like, Hazel, are you blind? Honestly, the amount of time, before we talk about this meme, quite a while ago now, they released, Jeremy released an image from the Awakening movie, like he does. And I believe it showed Marinette's with like red curtains behind her once she brightened up the image. And I was like, not really sure where she is. And then everyone in the comments under that video was like, oh, it matches up to that scene with Cat Noir playing the piano and there's red curtains at the side. And I was like, yep, it does. And whilst normally I would have been fine with missing that, because I can't get everything. I'm only one person, there's no way I can always notice absolutely everything about an image. That really annoyed me because I should have noticed that. And the reason I should have noticed that is because that image, the one that it matched up with them with the piano, at the time was the wallpaper for my phone. I saw it every single day, multiple times, many times a day, and I just didn't. Anyway, back to this image. So no, not the only reason I dislike Destruction, it just had a weird structure to it, and I still felt it should have been the second episode rather than the third. I'm still a bit confused on the timeline. Like, up until Suhan leaves at the start of Multiplication, I'm fine. So all of Evolution and Suhan leaving and them going home, fine. After that, not really sure. All I'm confident is that it ends with the alliance rings being announced. But in between Suhan leaving and the rings, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Why couldn't they have done it in order? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't understand why he just stood there and did it like that. He only seemed really protective of the butterfly, which is, I guess, is the only one he really needs to carry on doing this. She was able to at least snatch 2, like she was pretty close to the snake, I believe. And a couple of the others, a turtle as well. Like, this is why, like, heroes and villains, like, whenever they get so close to winning early, they just start monologuing, so it never happens. Anyway, next meme. Irreversible trauma. I want to give a hat to my crush. Okay, cat blank. Hedge said, the hat that doomed the world, you know, I would watch that movie if it existed. Well, I mean, Hedge, you have very strange taste. Oh, I just realised the man has got Marinette's hair. Oh, that's dead cute. But yeah, I mean, all of this over a hat that wasn't even nice looking. I'm sorry, right, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of hats. The only hat, well, I say that, I don't think they look okay in other people. Just on me, maybe it's just because I got a big head and putting a hat on accentuates its size. But the only hats I really like wearing are in the summer. I will wear like a baseball cap, but only, you know, so I can see, not for because I think they're stylish, just so I can see. I totally would burn out my retinas if I didn't need them, because I really hate baseball caps. I think they look great on other people, I've got a big head, okay? And secondly, just like a normal like woolly hat. I think those are cute. But otherwise, I hate hats. Not a big fan of beret, and that was an ugly beret. I'm glad he liked it because it was from Marinette and he was like, yeah, I'll wear it, but I was like, but just an image has come to my mind. I really love that scene where after the confession and they kiss at the Trocadero and Adrian arrives at school and Marinette runs to hug him, and because of the how fast and how I guess desperate she is to hug him, she knocks him back a little bit. It's been so long since I've watched Cat Black. Honestly, I'm feeling a little, not burnt out in general, but a little burnt out where Miraculous is concerned. This was kind of part of the issue I had when I thought about starting Miraculous channel. I was like, is it really a good idea? Because I don't want to eventually hate my favourite TV show, which is kind of the reason. So I very rarely now watch other Miraculous creators. So before I started, I used to watch loads. And now I pretty much only watch Cartoon Apocalypse, but even then with Aiden's videos, I don't watch all of them. I don't usually watch his episode analysis because I've already done mine. We're probably going to say similar things. And I don't watch any spoiler news from him because I've also already made a video on it. I doubt he's going to have anything new to say, you know what I mean? So I only watch any other videos he does. So even now I don't watch a lot of it because I don't want to be burnt out. When I go on TikTok, anytime a Miraculous video comes up in my feed, I skip it. I don't want to get recommended Miraculous stuff on there. I want to have a Miraculous free experience basically. I'm I talk about the show and think about this damn show enough. I don't need more. But because of the sheer amount of episodes we got, I just want to ask, why did Glue feel the need to air Protection and, no, not Protection, Perfection and Emotion on the same day? I can understand if they were consecutive episodes, but they're not. One's 12, one's 18. The only reason I can think of them doing it is Kagami is prominent in both. And the singing in both. And that's it. I'm still a bit confused as okay, well it was fun, but why two? I don't understand Globe's logic. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Because we've got so many so close together, so we had Destruction, and the week after Jubilation, the end of that week Determination, then we had, what was it? Passion, Reunion, Elation the next 4 days, and then we had Perfection and Emotion on the same day, and then last week just gone Protection. I am feeling a bit burnt out, not from making content about it, but from watching it all and trying to process it all. I'm autistic, I'm not the best with change, and there's been so many big and new things in these episodes, like Adrienne, for example. I'm still trying to process it, and it's hard to process because I didn't get to see the origin of it in Kwame's Choice. Which I'm assuming where it happens because they're together in Perfection, so it has to happen in one of the Kwame's Choice episodes. But right now I'm feeling a little bit lost about it, so I'm really hoping, not because I don't want new episodes, of course I want new episodes, I want it to happen next, I love the show, but I really don't want any episodes until maybe I don't know, end of January, mid-February at a push, just because I want to rewatch them all. I haven't actually watched any of the episodes in the English dub yet. I've only ever seen them in French and Portuguese this season. I haven't watched a single thing in English. Elation released the other day in English. I really want to watch it, I don't have time. I know it's only a 20-minute long episode, but when you're a PhD student, if I'm only a PhD student, days are crazy. So yeah, I just want to take some time maybe for Christmas to process it a bit more. I've got tons of theory videos I want to make, but I think before I can make them I might need to rewatch some of the episodes in order to get my thoughts out properly. But yeah. How did we get from talking about the beret in Cat Blanc to this? I don't even know. Okay, next meme. Shipping only one side of the love square. Shipping all sides of the love square and knowing progress for one side is progress for all sides. Oh, I've never thought about it like that. I was thinking about this last night actually before I sat down to film this. How sad I was in Determination because all this time I've been yep, we need the reverse love square. We need it, we need it, we need it. And then when it finally happened I was like, I didn't realise it would be that sad. But is it really progress for all sides? I don't know. I do always imagine, if you've read my audio fics, you know that I think that if any side develops, that when the reveal happens, that it will be ultimately good for them. But I'm also kind of worried in some respects in case as a result of the relationship, they end up, maybe a Ladrian, for example, Adrian ends up treating Ladybug badly because of how she treated him. At the minute it doesn't seem like that's going to happen, but just in case something did happen, it could make them hate each other. Maybe it's just because, maybe I'm just saying this self-sabotage, but I just don't feel that the identity reveal is going to go well. Maybe it's because it went so well the 2 other times we've had it, and obviously it got reversed. But I don't know, As a writer, if you didn't know, I'm a professional writer and my specialism is in romance. That's pretty much what I write all the time. And I just feel that due to the expertise I have in the area, I just have a gut feeling that something's gonna go wrong. Don't get me wrong, I think it's gonna be okay eventually in the long run. Like, I don't think we're gonna have a terrible relationship between them for the rest of the show, for like the other, what is it, the 3 seasons, I can't count, up until the end of season 8 or more if they add more. But right now, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about it. I don't feel like it's gonna go as well initially as the other ones have. So, I don't know. Okay, next meme. Post reveal Bananette, in which Adrian wears his costume in order to being caught by the paparazzi with his book in it. Oh my god, this is adorable. Yes, yes. Oh, Hedge knew I'd like, oh my, yes. I want to see Adrian in that costume again. But also this, yes, they go on a date. Oh, look how cute with a nose boop and he's carrying it. I wasn't ready for this morning, Hedge. Why didn't you warn me? This was so cute. Oh my god. Okay, next meme. That wasn't really a meme, but okay. Next meme. Andre whenever Mary's chat appears. Oh boy, here I go. Killing again. I swear to god. I stand by what I said in like my, I think my glaciator and emotion video. Not my glaciator? No. Elation. Glaciator. My elation and my emotion videos. Somebody needs to tell this man. Somebody needs to know. Alia needs to know. Luca needs to know. And then Andre. Everyone else can do what they like. But Andre needs to know. He, oh my god, like this man better be like officiating your wedding or something, because at this point this man doing the Lord's work for your relationship. I do love Andre though. I think he's great. Okay, next meme. So then I got the Butterfly Miraculous and became a supervillain to harass 2 teenage superheroes so they would give me their Miraculous. I did this for a few months, about once a week. Okay, before we go on, can I ask you a question? Sure. So what, and I cannot stress this enough, the hell were you thinking? Well, you see, Emily, it was for your benefit, even though Emily, I'm assuming this is Emily, quite clearly didn't want it, if we've seen from the video clip things that Natalie saved in Passion. I don't feel right. I'm still a bit on the fence about this. I made a video a while ago, saying, I think it was called like exposing Emily Agrest. And I'm a bit like, she has like been, what's the word? Complicit, that's it. Complicit in basically this emotional abuse with Adrian, maybe. Because, I mean, I don't know, Adrian seems to have a good opinion of his mum, but he also has a good opinion of his dad, and his dad treats him like trash. So, who knew what Emily treated him like? But it's also a bit like, I'm just like, they kept him locked away inside, and I'm just, no. I'm not a fan of it. Like, I'm not talking about someone being homeschooled. That's different. But it seems like Adrian was homeschooled, but then also not allowed outside unless it was for a photo shoot. Like, he's had zero freedom, so I'm not sure that Emily's totally a good person, but I also doubt she would have wanted this. Because it seemed, because I questioned in my protection video, that I was a bit like, okay, well, if Adrian and Kagami were like meant to be together all this time, why has it taken up until like they were 13, 14 for them to meet? And part of me is kind of thinking, well, maybe Emily didn't want that and tried to keep Adrian away from Miss Tsurugi so she couldn't do that with her daughter and Adrian. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm hoping she's not a bad person, but I am not entirely convinced. Just my opinion though. Okay, next meme. The primary conflict between Ladybug and Cat Noir is that Ladybug thinks she's living in a 2010 DC superhero movie and Andre thinks he's living in a magical anime. In this essay, I mean, I feel like they're both accurate. Why can't it be a 2010 DC superhero movie with elements of a magical girl anime? That's why I'm liking the film, the look of the film so far. Hold on, this is going up on Monday. There's a trailer coming out. The trailer is either going to come out the day I am posting this video or the day after I'm posting this video. I'm very confused right now. Sorry, I've been away. I'm not really sure what day it is anymore. But like, the film is really giving off the vibes of both. Like we got that teaser trailer the other day. Ladybug's like hooking onto that train to go, and like I know I said in like my analysis that it was very more action film kind of type. And don't get me wrong, I obviously know there's action in the series, but it's kind of, I would describe it as more tame superhero action, whereas that was like, oh boy, there's something you'd see in like one of the big Spider-Man blockbuster films. So I was like, yes, yes. But at the same time, it's gonna have songs, it's gonna have seemingly cute and romantic moments between Adrian and Marinette. So I'm hoping for a good mix of the two genres. I hope they pull it off well. I'm so excited to see it. I just hope it doesn't get released in Germany first, because I have a 300-day streak on Duolingo, primarily for French, not German. All the German words I know are largely offensive, so I doubt it'll help me. Anyway, next meme. Why is it when something happens, it's always you three? Shouldn't it be Alia rather than... Well, I guess at the minute it's really Kagami at the minute. My god, you kumatize so much! God! I thought Chloe was the most kumatizations. Who's winning at the minute? God, well, I mean, I guess it's technically Mr. Ramier. He's always going to be first place. But after Mr. Ramier, who is it? Because I've no idea. But yeah, I guess the minute is it is a three of you. I love that scene from Harry Potter. Love it so much. It's been ages since I've seen a Harry Potter film. I used to do a rewatch. Honestly, like if you're British and you don't like Harry Potter, it's literally a crime punishable by death in this country. And also, I do kind of forget it exists sometimes, because I live in the north of England and there isn't much Harry Potter stuff here. But I was in London Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I guess last week by the time you're watching this, and Harry Potter's just everywhere in London. I guess because it's a massive tourist thing. It's just absolutely everywhere. If you live in the north of England, you can forget that Harry Potter exists. But when you go to London, you cannot escape it. Okay, besties, before we end the meme review, we have a final meme, which is a viewer submission meme. So if you want to be in a chance with having your meme in the meme review, you have to join my Discord server, which is linked down below. And within the Discord server, we have a channel called Meme Viewer Submission. I never remember the name of this channel, but it has to be a meme you've made yourself, not a meme you found. If you found a meme that you just want to talk about, you found it funny or whatever, we have a separate channel for that. But in order for it to be in the meme review, it has to be one you have made yourself and everyone will vote on it. So this time the winner was Macaron-chan. So we have Glue, who are holding up Emotion, Perfection, and then Kwame's choice of Drowning. I think what Glue are doing is that they're waiting until part 2 is ready. Why they couldn't just wait and not air anything until part 2 is ready, I don't know. We all know part 1, Transmission, is ready, because that's what all the clips in the summer were from. We already know it's ready. But right now I'm just a bit like, why don't you air it? I am thinking that they're waiting until both are ready, which is cool and all, but I'm also like, part of me kind of wants to see part 1 its own and get left on a cliffhanger and speculate for like let's say a week. Let's say Glue air it on Monday night and then they make us wait a week until the Monday after for part 2, which is called Deflagration. I need to learn how to say this word before the damn episode airs. I feel that's maybe what they're doing, waiting until part 2 is ready so they can either air them together, like in one like hour-long slot or whatever, or like 1 week after the other. But I mean, I don't mind them being 1 week after the other, or even a couple of weeks in between to leave us on a bit of a cliffhanger. It's a part 1, so it's not going to have a solid conclusion, you know, like the other episodes usually end on a solid conclusion. Because it's going to be a part 1, it's going to leave us on a cliffhanger. How Risks ends, it ends on a cliffhanger. How Catalyst ends leading into Mayura, it's on a cliffhanger. So it's going to end on a cliffhanger, so I don't mind waiting a bit so I can speculate. Totally don't mind. But anyway, besties, that was all for the meme review this week. I'd love to know what your favourite meme was, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!